JAGO.
When I look into your holiness, when I gaze into your loveliness, when all things that surround become shadows in light of you. When I find the joy of reaching your heart, when my will enthroned in your love, when all things that surround become shadows in light of you. I worship you. I worship you. The reason I live
In 1989, when I experienced the love of Jesus, it totally, 360 degree, it changed my personality, my being itself. And I experienced the miraculous way God has changed me, changed my family, changed the whole environment. And still now, I feel the presence of God in each and every moment of my life. And I believe the existence of my life itself is to glorify God. So, and God qualified me. Even though I have a lot of limitations, I have a lot of problems. I gone through a lot of limitations, and even I have asked God, why did you choose me? Because certain time of my life, I felt like I'm not worthy enough to do His work. That much inequalities were there, but He gave me a knowledge, like when I grow in love with Him, all my darknesses go away. It's like in a room, if it is full of darkness, how we can remove the darkness? When the light comes, the darkness goes away. And that's what I experienced in my life. When I tried myself to, get rid of all these kind of things, I was not able to do. I was failing. But when I allowed Jesus to come into my heart, and when I allowed Jesus to be there with me always, I was able to grow in Him. I was able to do wonderful things, and it is for His glory.
Wonderful, praise God.
Praise God.
We would also like to understand, we also know that when God calls, He doesn't calls a qualified person, but He rather makes the disqualified person a qualified person. In this sense, you could actually definitely will have some weaknesses or the different ways where you would have not felt good. So in that way, how did you find Christ as an answer for all this?
Definitely, when I look back in my childhood, I had a lot of negative experiences. For example, I was misused sexually, and the scars of all those kind of experiences still continued in my life. Even when I surrendered my life to Jesus, even when I was doing my work in Jesus, there were a lot of things holding me back. Again, falling into sin. I was feeling very ashamed of myself. Like, even, standing before the people of God, doing His ministry, back of my mind, I was feeling like, I am not worthy enough. But Jesus gave me the conviction and the assurance that not my limitation that God is looking at. He's looking at my heart. If I am ready to give myself to Jesus, even the worstest of worst, God can make it to, the beautiful, the most beautiful person in the world.
Wonderful. Can we give a bigger round of applause to Alphons Vaya?